So there's 4 orders leaving the store today. We're starting with this Killer Kowalski Classic Superstars Series 12. Now for the Classic Superstars, there are 28 different series to collect, and there's quite a lot of figures in each series. So this series in particular had 10 figures to collect, and you can see there's some legends in there, like my personal favourites like Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Nasty Boys. I've never actually seen the Captain Lowell Bang, so that must be, yeah, quite a rare figure. And then on top of that, you've got your double sets, your triple sets, your limited edition. So if you wanted to grab the whole collection, you look, there's hundreds of figures for this basically. But for me personally, the classics, when it comes to wrestling figures, they are my favourite because they hold the most nostalgia. When I was a kid, I remember going to the toy shops and actually picking these up, and when I got to pick a figure, these were the ones I tended to pick. And for me personally, when they're on display, I do think they look really good in the box still, whereas a lot of the Mattels and stuff nowadays, you actually need to unbox them because you need to put like the retire on them, where the Classic Superstars, they tend to be dressed up. So we'll get this one packed up and onto the new owner. Next up, on the collectibles, some of the collectibles to leave the store overnight, we've got the bundle of 5 soccerstarz PSG. In there you've got a bit of a mixture. Camera won't pick it up, but you've got Sirigu, Thiago Silva, Beckham, I think that's Ibrahimovic, and then Trapp, the goalkeeper. Tend to try and get like a lot of the football figures because, again, for me as a kid, I tended to buy the microstars and the pro stars. The soccer stars weren't around, but I still think they are obviously very collectible, and young people nowadays will want the favourite players, so I'm happy getting those in. Yeah, let's get that one packed up. Next up, and it's one of my favourite collectibles to leave the store, it's the Grand Theft Auto 5 promotion poster from when the game came out. Now, obviously you can tell it's the promo poster because it's got the date, the release date of when this is being dropped. And it's very interesting that, say with like the soccer stars, the PSG ones, obviously they played last night, won in the Champions League to get to the final, and then I see like a PSG sale. The Grand Theft Auto trailer is actually trending again on YouTube, and so it's quite interesting that when say like there's other things happening in the world, you tend to see sales in that area too. So again, really nice poster. It is double-sided. I think it's got, let's have a look who's on the back. So on the back you've got the main character, and there was like I think 4 different ones of these to collect, because obviously Grand Theft Auto 5 had Trevor, what were he called, Frank, and then I can't remember that guy, but basically, yeah, really nice poster. We'll get that packed up and onto its new owner. Last order going out, and it's a collector who's bought a bunch of wrestling figures and some accessories. It looks like they're trying to get El Matador, or maybe they've already got him but they just need the pieces for that. Now when it comes to the loose wrestling figures, I've got a few different multi-listings and I update those once a month. I wait for, say, like quite a lot of sales to come in on them, then remove those quantities and get new figures added on, because it it does have quite a lot of watchers. So rather than just put, say, one figure on at a time and update the listing that way, I'd rather collectors who are probably waiting for a figure to go on to have more chance by maybe like 20-30 figures or 30 accessories or 30 weapons going on once a month, rather than once at like one figure at a time. So we'll get these packed up. Because it is quite a large order, I keep a bit of a box, so it just says like freebies with weapons, and I include those with figures too. So when people like put in quite a large order like this, I'll throw some extra accessories in, just to obviously show I'm grateful. I don't include that in the listing because I haven't always got, say, those accessories available, so it's just like as and when. So we'll get this packed up and onto the new owner. Happy days. So that's all orders done for today. Thank you for watching.